Louisville. I guess looking back at the film, why do you think that was, and what's it going to take to try to find a rhythm Saturday against Liberty?
Well, I mean, I think you got to give credit to those guys. I think we played a good football team on Saturday. So I think there were some good things, especially in the second half. I was proud of the way our guys competed, proud of the way they finished the game. You couldn't have asked for a better start. So, but I think we got to execute a little better. We got to open some more holes in the run game. Got to get a little more time in the passing game, and at quarterback, when we got easy ones, when we got ones we need to hit, we got to make those plays.
You talked about the run game. Piggy, I think you led the team in carries. Is that what we should expect this year, or do you want to work in Gage and some of those other backs deeper this year, or how is that going to play out kind of moving forward, do you think?
That's a great question. We're going to do whatever it takes to try to win the football game. I would like for the running backs to carry the load a little more. It sure helps when you can run the quarterback a little bit. You got really, really good box counts. You got good numbers up there. So, if that's what it takes to win the football game, then yeah, that's what we'll do. We're going to try to use, every skill set that Piggy has and everybody on our team, every skill set that they have, and to try to go be successful.
Coach Casey Warner. Go ahead, Jeff. My bad.
It was Coach Jeff Leitzer from WBKO. Just what was your thoughts on Piggy's performance during his debut for WKU?
Well, I thought he showed a lot of toughness. I'm really proud of the way he plays the game. I'm proud of the type of kid he is. It's a testament to his family. Obviously you can't win a football game completing 43% of your passes. So we got to do a better job in that regard. And again, I don't put all that on Piggy. I think a lot of that comes down to me too. I got to help him a little bit better with the plays that we call, and got to give him some better chances. And the line at times has got to, give us a little more time to try to find guys. And even that, you look at a couple of the sacks, I think we ended up with 3 sacks, and I thought 2 of them were on the quarterback. I thought 2 of them were unnecessary sacks. One time we stepped out of bounds 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, which isn't very smart when you can just throw it away. And, on the 4th down play, I thought the line did a nice job. We had a guy open on the left side. And we just move up in the pocket. And, but playing quarterback's hard, man. And we got to keep getting better every week. I told the guys on Sunday that game really came down to 4 plays, 4 snaps. And, and when you play good football teams, that's the way it goes it comes down to 4 or 5 plays in the game. And you don't know when those plays are coming. That's why you got to play your tails off and execute when you have your turn.
Coach Casey Warner, College Heights Herald. Jacour had that 60-yard reception and then wasn't able to, hold on to the ball. So is ball security something you all have been working on this week in practice? And what has kind of been the word you've been telling him since that?
Well, I've never been a part of a football practice in my life that we didn't work on ball security. That's been the ball is how you win the football game, both on offense and defense. So that's always been very important. That would have been a huge play, a huge momentum swing there to go in our way, and it went their way, and that's the guy we preach to the guys all the time. That's the guy that always gets you. It's the guy that you don't see, the guy that you don't realize is there, and then he turns around and he's right there and he knocks the ball out. And, again, credit to the kid. The kid put his helmet right on the football. We got to do everything we can on our side to try to keep it. And, they made a play and we didn't. So.
Coach Jared from the Daily News, to kind of follow up with that, I know we just talked about JP, but the other 2 guys that caught passes in the game, making their first, appearance for Western. I guess, what did you think of those guys, Mitchell and Craig?
Really proud of them. I thought coming out of the game, we got to get the ball to them more. I think both of those kids are playmakers, and, try to give those guys chances to go down the field and make plays. The one time we did throw a fade ball to Craig, we got a pass interference call. So good things happen when you do things like that. And I thought myself should have got the ball to him out there a little more. And I was really proud of the way those 2 kids played. And it wasn't a shot. They're kind of like Lucky Jackson in that regard. There's not 2 kids on this football team that work harder than those 2 kids do that want it more than they do. So it wasn't a surprise to watch them go out there and have some success.
Coach. Casey from the Herald again. Josh Simon only had one target in that game, no receptions. Is that something you all are going to try to work into the offense a little bit more this week as far as targeting him more?
Well, he had 2 targets, but yeah, he didn't have any catches. Yes, we need to, that's the part of being an offensive coordinator. That's part of being a guy that's calling plays is get the ball in the hands of your good players. And we didn't do a good job of that. I thought there were times that we had guys open that we had our good players in space, and we threw the ball 23 times. I think we dropped back to throw it about 30 times and a couple scrambles and a couple sacks. So, we just got to give those guys some more opportunities to go out there and be who they are and make plays. So, yeah, I agree with you.
Coach, it's Jeff Leitzer from WKU again. What were your thoughts on freshman Noah Winnington's performance? It seemed like he had a pretty good day.
I thought he did a lot better as he got going. I thought early on he was a little timid when he was running. I thought he did a great job in pass protection, which is rare for a true freshman. The first couple carries, I thought he was kind of running like he didn't want to fumble instead of out there letting it loose and go play. I thought the last carry he had, I think he broke it for about a 12-yard run over on our sidelines. I thought was a nice run. The reason why we recruited him is to go do those things. So I think he'll get more and more comfortable as he gets going. It's tough that first time out. You got some butterflies in your stomach, and that's kind of your whole life as a football player. You've dreamed of playing on that stage, and so I thought as he got going, he played better and better.
So, Coach, just to follow up on that, we talked a lot about Louisville, but going into this game against Liberty, what are some of the things that you guys did well that you hope to carry over into that Liberty game?
Well, I thought we did a lot of things well, especially in the second half. The thing we had 2 third downs in the first half that I thought we should have converted. One we threw at JP's feet. Another we just missed an open guy. That those plays, the third downs, we call them money plays. That's where you make your money. You got to be good on third down. And you can do what you want on first and second down, but when it comes to third down, if you hit that one, then the drive's still alive. And so, I preach to them all the time, we got to make the easy ones. I'm not asking you to go out there and be a superhero. I'm not asking you to go out there and make all the tough plays. When we got an easy one, when we got a chain mover, we got to go make those plays. And, I thought, we opened up some run lanes. I thought at times we threw the ball and called it okay. So, there's a lot of positive things to build upon, and I'll go to war with this crew we have any day because they're a tough group. They enjoy playing the game. They do it the right way. And, they understand that we're not a team right now that can make mistakes and go win football games. We got to play a darn near perfect game to give ourselves a chance. So,
any other questions?
Yeah, Coach, Jared from the Daily News. To kind of follow up with that, looking at Liberty, I guess what kind of stands out?
You kind of broke up on me. What stands out to me?
Yeah, what stands out to you about Liberty's defense?
Well, they're really well coached. They lost a lot. They lost a lot off their defense last year. I know one of the defensive coaches they hired does a really good job. I know some guy. We kind of know some of the same people in our circle, so they'll be ready to go. I think they got good talent up front. They're big bodies. They got really, really big people. The linebackers fly around. I think they cover well in the back end. They got good DBs and they have a really good scheme. So we'll have that's the great thing about this level of football is everybody's got good players. Everybody has good coaches. It comes down to execution on Saturdays. Who can go out there and get it done, the most times over and over and over again. So it'll be a dogfight again this week, and it'll come down to the last 5 minutes, and we got to be ready to go make a play to win the game.